Buddy, great game once again. The common theme kind of in the losses for you guys has been the way teams have been able to pressure you guys. How do you combat that, and how do you get over that hump against teams that are especially getting up on you and in your grill?
Yeah, obviously Virginia's a great defensive team. Scoring 60, 69, had almost 70 points against them is – I don't think it's as much on our offense as much on our defense. I mean, we were getting good shots, missed some free throws. We usually don't. Had good looks, and I think we really moved the ball well. We used the pick and roll well, giving it to Jesse, getting an advantage there on the perimeter. So I think our offense overall was pretty good. Defense, you can't give up 74 points to them and let them shoot the shots they got. Just too easy looks, and we have to be better on that end. But overall, I thought our offense was good. I mean, we should have scored, over 70 with the free throws and make a couple more shots. It's a really good offensive game, but we all have to be better on defense.
Would you say, though, offensively things need to change a little bit with how these teams are pressuring you, or do you feel that you guys are getting the looks, you're just not knocking them down?
Yeah, we're getting the looks, I think. I think we got a lot of good looks. I think Cole got looks that he makes usually, a lot of good looks. And, I mean, when I go and I draw two, they picked it a couple times, but, a couple times I was able to kick it out for an open shot. But, I mean, scoring 69 points against Virginia is pretty good. I think they give up 50s or low 60s. So I don't think it's our offense more as our defense and making shots. But overall, our offense was good today.
Next question will be from Donna, then we'll go to Roshan.
Hey, Buddy, so at some point during the game, teams always will send two guys to you. And when they send two guys to you, what is your strategy at that point?
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. It's just whoever leaves, lets me know and just says double, and I just try to find them. But I think once it got picked, because I went too deep in there, and they were there before I could pick it up and throw it out. But first half we got it once where I got in, and Joe was able to get an open three, knock it down. But we know they're going to send two after a while when I get going, and just using that to our advantage, trying to create a mismatch and find an open shooter. So just getting into the lane the best I can and finding an open guy, whoever leaves. So really just communicating and letting me know when they leave and finding the guy that's open.
Thank you.
Next question is from Roshan, and then we'll go to Kate.
Buddy, what was different today about the offensive rebounding? I guess what was working well, and what can you guys use moving forward?
Yeah, I didn't even realize we had 18 offensive rebounds. We were just going after the ball. Jesse had a couple really good rebounds. Jimmy and Cole were really aggressive going after the ball, and I think it's just we've really emphasized that the last week more than anything is rebounding, and just every time me or Joe shoot it or Cole shoots it, having three guys go right in the paint right away. So that's something we've really worked on, and it's really it's good to see it paying off and continue to do that, showing us we can rebound as good as anyone and out rebound teams, especially on the offensive end, because that's when we can get open threes, because they're not leaving guys like me and Joe much. So that's prime time to get a rebound and kick it out for a three.
Can I ask how specifically you guys work on that? Is there anything different that you guys were doing or anything special?
Yeah, I think just even in 5-on-0 when we just run our plays, we emphasize right when a shot goes up, all four guys, even me, going in there and having Joe stay back. So we've really done that more than ever, just going in there, really emphasizing going right to the boards after the shot. So that's something we've just put emphasis on little drills like that.
It's time for a couple more, and we'll start with Kate.
Hey, Buddy, great game first off. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Thanks.
So what is it about Virginia in general? They've beaten you guys 7 of the last 8 times you've met them. Why do you think they kind of just have your number as of late?
They're a tough team. I think Virginia, Coach Bennett's the best at drawing up his own offense against his own. I mean, I've seen 4 different looks the last 4 years I've played them. They've done different things with different personnel. I'll never forget my freshman year when they had a guy in the high post, brought him outside, and they made 18 threes with their guys. And this year it was they overloaded the bottom. They had 2 guys, one guy in the block, one guy kind of on the high post, so they got 3 layups at the end of the first half off that, just going to the corner and then looking at one of those 2 guys, and for a late rotate, and they get a dunk. So they just run so many different sets that I've never seen before against any other team really. And Coach Bennett's one of the best coaches in college basketball, so he always has a game plan, and I think they do a great job executing it.
And our final question will be from Dan.
Buddy, just what you can say about defensively, you made mention of that. Where are the kind of pillars of moving forward on this defense? What are you seeing that's been the biggest issue, the biggest issues?
I mean, there's a good amount. I think, a team like this where our goal was to kind of back off them and let them take some threes, but you can't do that. We said you still have to get a hand up, and we got caught sleeping a couple of times and let Kie just shoot it wide open. One of them was deep. I'll give him that. It's a tough shot, but for the most part, we still have to contest, get a hand up. So that's on me and Joe getting a hand up, being there, and not letting them drive to the lane too easily. Letting Kie just go right to the rim. You can't let him do that. You have to guard him man to man, and as well as that, just knowing personnel, knowing Gardner's going to shoot it when he gets in the high post. You just got to get a hand up contested no matter what. Even if they get a dump off, they weren't doing that though. So it's really just knowing what teams are going to run against us, what they're going to do. We have to do a better job of that, and then just little things, grabbing the ball, contesting shooters, and continuing to rotate well. But we missed some rotations we can't make and gave up easy buckets, and that's the game.
Thank you, Buddy.
Yep, thanks.